Welcome guys to my channel. I'm Pan on the Bee. In this video we are going to talk about Bubble for JYPnation. Specifically, I'm going to show you exactly how you could register to it. I've had a lot of questions where people trying to figure out like, how do I register, like what do I do, what the process looks like. And I've had people where I just kind of like jump them to my DMs where I could like actually speak to them privately. They could show me a screenshot. It would be just like a lot easier to troubleshoot with them that way. But I figured perhaps it would be better if I could just show the whole process in a video, and hopefully that would benefit a lot of you. And that's kind of probably would apply not only for JYP but also other companies who are using Bubble for the same service pretty much for their artists. So yeah, let's jump right into it. And I'm gonna show you here on my iPad how we're gonna be able to register an account. Alright, here we go. As soon as you open Bubble for JYPnation, or really any other Bubble, I believe it should be the same process, kind of like look the same. This is what you're gonna see. You're gonna ask for an email and a password, and you're gonna see the login option here. That's only for people who actually already have accounts. Now, if you don't have an account, you would need to register. So in order to register for an account, you're gonna see the option all the way at the bottom. So we're gonna go to click on register. What you're gonna do is, I tend to just agree to everything, but just know that you only are required to do these first two. You really are not required to do like the bottom ones, but I have no idea if that affects anything because I usually don't read these terms. But just note that these are optionals, so if it really comes down to it, just check those two, but I don't really care, so I just check all of them. So it's up to you. And once you check what needs to be checked, you're gonna click next here at the bottom, and now it's gonna tell you, okay, put an email. So I'm gonna go ahead and put an email. So once you put an email, you're gonna see that you can click OK. Just make sure that you have access to that email. Please don't use any emails that you don't really check regularly, because in the future if something happens, you need access to that email. So, and also you don't want to have that risk of losing your account just because you don't have the access to that email, because you're pretty much gonna lose all the history with it. So just please make sure to use an email that you actively check and you have access to. So yeah, once you get that email, just go ahead and click OK. Now it's going to tell you there's a verification email that's been sent to the email that you used to register. So I already put the code that had been sent to me. You can see here there's a number going down. Just make sure it's because this code lasts for 10 minutes, and once that's gone, you can't use it again. So try to be quick as quick as you can. And if you don't see the email, I would say check your scam, your junk folder, see if it got, somehow quarantined because it sees it that way as a threat. Just make sure you double check all places, keep refreshing, make sure you're connected to the internet. If you're checking your mail on an iPhone, try to just check directly on your Gmail account. Do as much as you can before you give up completely on the idea for the verification. In case you still don't see it there, I would advise you to click here on resend, and what it do, it's gonna resend you another email with a different code, and hopefully you're gonna find it this time in case you didn't find it first time. Once you put the code in here, once you type it down, just go ahead and click OK. Now you're gonna choose a nickname. Like, your nickname pretty much is gonna be used when you're talking with the artist. So whatever they're gonna call you, whatever they're gonna see displayed is your nickname. So let's just go ahead and say Potato, just for the sake of it. Potato? Nah, I don't know. I don't feel like a potato, but damn it. Let's just use Migwin. And then now here's gonna provide additional information about for more benefits. So these are optional. Like, what country are you, your date of birth, the month and the date. It's, you can update your birthday so this says here that you gotta be sure to put the right birthday just in case, because you can't really change it until like 6 months. So if you change it now, you can't change it until 6 months ahead. So just be careful of that. This is all optional, so you don't have to do it right now. And then gender as well, you could choose whatever you want. I'm just not gonna choose anything because this is just a test run with you guys. So I'm just gonna go ahead and do like okay. and then Migwen. Voila. So I have all these artists available for me to subscribe to. Now here's the thing. Now if you notice that when we created the account, it didn't really ask for a password. When you are here on the main page, if you click here at the bottom, and then you click here at the top, like all the way at the top right there, and then if you scroll down to privacy settings, you're gonna click on email account, this one. You're gonna see the email that you have, and then at the bottom you can do change password. What change password is gonna do, you're just gonna click okay, this is the email, you're gonna click okay, and then it will send you a code. You're gonna put the code. So let's do that together. So once you put the code, just go ahead and click next, and you can enter the new password. In here, as you can see, I did put a password. Here's one thing you need to pay attention to. You are only allowed to put a password between 10 and 13 characters. So if you start like punching password that is so longer than 13 character, and then you just straight up goes down, and then you assume that you did type in the same 13 character, like more than 13 character, and only took 13 of that portion of the password that you planned, and you went ahead and clicked next, that means you don't have the real password. Unless like your phone or device that you're using just automatically save the password. That would like probably save you on trouble later on. But just put in mind that the limits really is 13 character for a password. That's the maximum you can go. But it should be between 10 character and 13 characters. That's the limit. You can't go down more than 10. You can go up more than 13. So that's one thing to keep in mind. But yeah, once you get your password set up, you see that password is valid, so we don't have an error. And then the password is matching, so those both two this matching. You can go ahead and click next, and boom, now we have a password. Now this is gonna help you a lot later on. If you broke your phone, your device don't have it anymore, you deleted the app by mistake, when you go back again and you try to log in, you have a password. Otherwise, if you didn't set the password like we just did, it's gonna be like, oh, you know, I need, you know, like I need a password to log in, but I never really created a password, so like what am I gonna do? That's kind of like save you the pain of going through that. But yeah, as you can see now, I cannot really perform with you me trying to log in again with this account that we just created, so we could test like the password, because I'm already considered logged in here, and again there's no log out option for me to demonstrate that unless I deleted the app. Yeah, for now I'm just gonna leave it at that. Hopefully that helped you. If you do have questions on your account that you already created but you never created a password for, and you want me to show you that, I could happily do it. I could probably just delete this app and do it all over again. I don't really mind. If you have other questions that you want me to do a video for, just solely focusing so that I could show you how to do it, you know, let me know. I'm gonna be more than happy to do. So yeah, that was all for this video. I hope it was helpful. I hope it was informative, and hopefully I will see you on the channel again in another video. Bye.